how to make a marriage work. Everyone thinks it's all about strategy and what you need to do inside the relationship. You know, if I be nice to my partner, then it's going to work. It's not actually about that. It's very easy to say be nice to your partner, but what if emotions come up when someone says something to you and it triggers you and the emotions make you not be nice to your partner, like verbally abusive or just cutting using sarcasm? See, those emotions arise, those triggers arise because of things in your past, patterns that you bring from your past into relationship. So that's number one in your relationship. If you can't remove those patterns that come from the past and they come up inside your relationship now because your mother or your father treated you that way, and it became a trigger, and the moment that your partner says something similar, it fires off in you and your emotions erupt and you're not very pleasant, or you shut down. You shut down and close off. Which one do? Explode, shut down, and close off. That's point number one to make a relationship and a marriage work. The second one is understanding the differences between men and women. And in all my other TikToks, I've explained many of those. You know, women use 28,000 words per day on average. They talk about emotions, not facts. Men want to focus in on the facts. You're never home. You're never here for me. And what the guy hears is, never? What do you mean? I took you out 2 weeks ago. And they're going to start arguing about that instead of what she's actually saying. Men need respect. And women might say, well, they don't deserve it because of the way they act. But you don't get that if you're criticizing your man all the time, what he feels is disrespected. Men connect to women through making love to them. Not having sex, but making love. And they feel very connected when they make love. Women need to feel connected to want to make love. So point number two is you have to understand the differences between men and women. Number three that you need inside a relationship to make a marriage work is to understand the influences of your parents in the relationship. Think about it from this point of view. You're growing up, you're a little boy, a little girl. You need to understand the concept of how to act like a little boy or little girl. Well, you're going to model the two most important people in your life, your parents. And not only that, you're going to take your concepts of masculine and feminine from those two important role models, but you're also going to take your concept of relationship and how they conduct their relationship into your relationship. Now, I know most of you are going to say, well, I'm nothing like my parents and I don't want to be like my parents. In fact, I've focused on not being like the worst of my parents. Well, unfortunately, the hand that you put up to block being like your parent, one of them or both of them, means you can't see how you are like your parent because you don't know number four, which is the storer of all these things, which is called your ego. Now, everything in the universe is yin and yang, black and white, hot and cold, love and fear. There are opposites. And in us, we have a divine part of ourselves, but we also have an egoic part of ourselves. And that part stores all the negative patterns I've been talking about. And if you don't know that and you step into that part of yourself to deal with your relationship, you're going to be projecting onto your partner everything that's wrong inside the relationship. So there are four main areas that you have to be on top of to have an amazing, love-filled relationship that we are not taught at school. That's why we teach these things inside our Relationship Code event held in the United States and in Australia. And if you really want to get on top of those four things and have an amazing, outstanding relationship, then the Relationship Code event is the place to be.